There are many theories of human development, and today we're going to talk about Jean Piaget's. Piaget studied children's intelligence scores in Switzerland in order to understand cognitive development. As David G. Myers phrased it, Piaget's core idea is that the driving force behind our intellectual progression is an unceasing struggle to make sense of our experiences. We build schemas, assimilate to new stimuli, and accommodate to information as it presents itself. Schema is a concept, an assimilation is a prototype, and an accommodation fits under the schema but does not mirror the prototype. For example, a schema could be family. A learning child, Sarah, would learn who mom is by assimilation. She may then call Aunt Faye mom before she learns that Aunt Faye is indeed family, but is not mom. She accommodates to that information and calls Aunt Faye by her real name. These three concepts are the building blocks to cognitive development. From these, Piaget identified 4 stages of development: sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. First is the sensory motor stage. As the root sensor indicates, this stage is linked with the senses. Likewise, the root motor indicates movement. This stage allows kids to climb stairs, avoid walking into tables, and perceive depth so as not to fall off a couch onto a similarly colored rug. Likewise, object permanence is developed. Object permanence is the realization that although not present, objects still exist. For example, when mom leaves the room, she's still there, even though you can't see her. Even more, kids understand that toys are inside a basket, even though they can't see them. Next is the pre-operational stage. We can remember this by the root pre. Children ages 2 to about 6 or 7 like to use their imaginations to pretend. This stage uses intuition rather than logic. It also has an aspect known as egocentrism, which is the focus on oneself. Kids have a difficult time looking at things from another's perspective. For example, a little boy named Danny hid himself behind his hands and thought his grandparents couldn't see him. Because he couldn't see his grandparents, Danny assumed that they couldn't see him either. That is egocentrism. Then comes the concrete operational stage. From ages 7 to 11, children develop mentally and can think logically. They can analyze information, think through problems, organize, and solve mathematical equations. You can remember this stage by the word concrete. Information, as it's presented to kids, becomes more concrete or solid in their minds as they age. Last is the formal operational stage. Kids in this stage formulate ideas with abstract information. They develop morally and plan realistically for the future. To recap, the 4 stages of human development, as observed by Piaget, are the sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. We also use schemas to classify our surroundings as we assimilate information and accommodate to new stimuli that presents itself. This is the second video in an 8-week series on human development. Stay tuned for the next episode, where we'll talk about Erik Erikson and his theories on human development. Thanks for watching. Bye!